solving the problem with standardized testing. Standardized testing. How beneficial is it? Does it prove knowing from doing? Is it better than? Okay, I'm sorry.
Teaching the whole person. Are we educating the youth? How are we incorporating life skills into this testing? And how does the standardized test teaching the whole person? If it isn't, how can we change that? If it does, how so? In our first case, we defined a teacher, but is it the teachers that are teaching or the test? I don't know. I'm just trying to make it.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I hate reading off things.
It's okay.
It's right there.
We're gonna get better. We're gonna get better.
Oh crap! It's
It's
can't
okay.
see. We can't
Okay.
see. Sorry. No, it's sorry. Go.
And throughout this project, we were trying to figure out if this was even an accurate measure of what students are learning in the classroom. And one of the articles that we read and discussed as a group through our interpretation was trying to get an understanding of this. And through the article, we found that like one type of test cannot encompass everything that a student is learning. And we were, this of course brought up the question, are we teaching the students to memorize, or are we teaching them to have a true understanding of it? So this would be Megan again.
Gender, race, and economic status. Is this information used beyond stats? The testing requires this information from students, recognizing they're different, but not accommodating the differences of quantity, such as learning styles and developmental ability. Are we putting greater worth on a certain type of student? Because the tests are geared to one type of student and inadequately, that word I'm not going to say. Evaluating others, it leaves some students at a disadvantage.
Another topic we addressed was, is standardized testing for the purpose of statistical analysis, or is it actually for studying the progression of how a student is doing in school? And tying that into case one, what is a teacher? The convenience of standardized testing, is it hindering our students or is it actually helping? Because teachers, they should be able to address the needs of individual students and not just have a student be tested just by a test. It should be personal, one-on-one, so that each student's needs can be addressed.
Technology has played an important part when coming to standardized testing. According to some research done at Maryland, some students are more proficient in computer testing than the open-ended question writing, while other students are more focused in writing than computer testing. And it's something that standardized testing looks over and doesn't really take into consideration.
Did you want to branch off on that, April?
Yeah, I can say something to that. And also tying into that, the technology, is it really helping our students today? Because at one point we could actually do these things without calculators and other technological advances, but have they actually helped our students, or are they just making us artificial thinkers and putting our generation behind?
During our Pbl Case 1, what is a teacher? We did a survey with high school and college students what they thought about standardized testing. Some high school students didn't think it was really applicable, while college students still thought it was pretty basic to the knowledge.
Is the testable material in sync with classroom time expectations? Even though most of the year is test prep, some information can be neglected.
So one of our main key points was trying to figure out, like, does standardized testing follow SPIs? And like, we just by looking at SPIs from our second case that we had, we learned that group. I'm sorry, I was looking at that.
It's okay.
Definitely that one. Group work is definitely a big part of sixth graders, and you don't really get that from standardized testing. You're taking it by yourself and everything. And so it also, you don't get leadership from standardized testing, but standardized testing does test you on certain aspects in each subject. So they are learning those, but does teachers spend too much time on teaching on that stuff? Or are they following the SPIs? I guess.
No, that's good. How do we change it?
So how do we change this? Standardized testing. Standardized tests take the top-down approach and illustrate to students that there is only one right answer. This may or may not be true. But if there is only one answer, is there only one approach? I would say definitely not. Because we learn different approaches in school on how to approach different problems. You learn like 5 different ways, like why you multiply something. So why are we only doing one way on standardized testing? Why don't we take a different approach to learn how knowledgeable kids are today in school? Oh, is it still me? So we suggest a portfolio.
If you want me to do the part 2 on this, I will.
This includes a test with a wide range of topics.
Wide range of topics, y'all.
Sounds like me.
Questions that allow multiple approaches or even multiple choice answers. A test designed to test for SPIs beyond academics, sort of, such as group or leadership. Definitely done.
We're done.
I have a few